everyone. Welcome back to our last activity this Friday, math. Today for math, we're going to be talking about money. So what I'm going to do first is we're going to go over identifying each of our coins and their worth and practice counting by fives for nickels, 10 for dimes, and 25 for quarters. Then we're going to solve and calculate how much money I have in both of these groups by using our calculator and identifying each of the coins. So let's begin with identifying each of the coins and their worth. So we have a penny, and a penny is worth 1 cent. So I wrote it out as well, and then I put the symbol for 1 cent next to it. Then we have a nickel, and a nickel is worth 5 cents, and here it is in the symbol form. A dime is worth 10 cents, and here's 10 cents in the symbol form. And then a quarter is worth 25 cents, and there's 25 cents in the symbol form. Now what we're going to do is for the nickels, we're going to count by fives all the way to 100, which actually equals $1. So here we go. I'm going to push over a little. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, also known as $1. Now we're going to count by tens, which represent a dime, and we're going to count by tens all the way to 100, but 100 also equals $1. So here we go, starting at 10, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, also known as $1. And then we're going to count by 25s for our quarters all the way to 100, which 100 again is basically $1. Starting at 25, 25, 50, 75, 100, or $1. Now what we're going to do is we're going to calculate how much I have in my first group. First, by identifying each of the coins and then writing that amount above, and then using our calculator if you have one available to calculate the amount. So let's first start identifying each of my coins. So I have a quarter here, and a quarter is worth 25 cents, so I'm going to write 25 here. Next, I see a nickel, and a nickel is worth 5 cents, so I'm going to write a 5 above here. My next coin is a dime, and a dime is worth 10 cents, so I'm going to write 10 above the dime. And then my last two coins are the same, and they're both a penny, and a penny is worth 1 cent, so I'm going to write 1 above one penny and 1 above the other penny. Now we're going to calculate our total by adding 25 plus 5 plus 10 plus 1 plus 1. So I'm going to take out my calculator. If you don't have a calculator, there also could be one on your Chromebook or tablet, and also on a cell phone if your parents will let you use it. So we're going to calculate, and we're going to start by putting 25 in our calculator. But remember, it represents, we're going to put 0.25 plus 0.05 plus 0.10 plus 0.01 plus 0.01 equals, so 25 plus 5 plus 10 plus 1 plus 1 equals 42 cents. So I'm going to write 42 cents here. Okay. Now we're going to calculate our next group. First, by identifying each of the coins and writing the number above. So I have two of these coins are the same. Both are a quarter, and a quarter is worth 25 cents. So I'm going to write 25 above the first quarter and 25 above the second quarter. Then I also have these two coins are the same, and these two coins are nickels. And nickels are 5 cents each. So I'm going to write a 5 above one nickel and a 5 above the other nickel. And then these last 2 coins are the same. They are dimes, and a dime is worth 10 cents. So I'm going to write 10 above the first dime and 10 above the second dime. Okay, now we're going to calculate. 25 plus 25 plus 5 plus 5 plus 10 plus 10. So remember, in our calculator it would be 0.25 plus 0.25 plus 0.05 plus 0.05 plus 0.10 plus 0.10 equals, and it would be your total is 80 cents. It's a bad looking. Let me try that again. 80 cents. So that is our total. What I just did here, by identifying our coins and their worth, by counting by 5s, 10s, and 25s, and by calculating a small group of change, is going to be very similar to what you're going to see on your worksheet that you're going to complete today.